Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm gonna tell you a list of 30 things that I either stopped buying, never bought in the first place, or bought once and that one time was good for me and I still use the same thing over and over again. With this video I'm not trying to guilt you into stopping buying certain things. I don't really care if you buy them or not. There's lots of things that other people don't buy and I do, so this is not me preaching you, it's just I find these lists very intriguing and I like them, so I tried compiling a list and 30 items was as far as I could go. The first item that I don't buy, I never bought, I thought about buying it a few times and always changed my mind up, was sports bra. The truth is I don't exercise that much. Every now and then I go through this phase where I try getting into exercising, and I always tell myself that if I do manage to get into it, then I'll get the proper gear. Obviously a sports bra is much more comfortable to exercise on than a normal bra, but reality is I never really get that much into sports to justify buying a sports bra because they are expensive. Number 2 is pre-cut veggies and fruit. This is such a money wasting thing. And unless if I'm on the go or staying in a hotel like I used to all the time while I was working, I was in hotels all the time, so I couldn't buy a whole mango because I wouldn't have a way of chopping it up. So in that case, I would buy like mango wedges. But in general, when I'm at home, I just buy the vegetables and the fruit as they are and I shop them at home. Does it take me a little bit longer? Probably does. But does it make that much difference? No. Number 3, straws. I've thought about buying reusable straws a few times because they're cool and they look cool and they're cool, but the reality is I never use straws. Why would I buy them? In my adult life, I've never bought straws, like even plastic ones. I've never purchased a pack of straws. The only times where I actually use straws is if I'm go like to Starbucks and I get a frappuccino kind of thing, but that happens so rarely that I just don't see the necessity of buying straws, even the reusable ones, because truth is, on the rare occasions that I do get a drink like that, it's so rare that I probably wouldn't have my reusable straw with me because chances are I'm not gonna buy the drink and then I just end up buying the drink. You know what I mean? So there's just no point in having straws in my life. Number 4, toothpicks. Another thing that in my adult life I've never ever bought it. Do I sometimes wish I had them? Yes, especially when I'm like baking a cake and I want to test it. I end up just using a knife instead and just make a proper cut into it. Yeah, if you have something stuck in your teeth, well, if you're at home, then just go and brush your teeth or floss it or whatever. So number 5, watches. On my previous job, well, current job, previous job, I don't really know how to approach that situation. But while I was working as a flight attendant, having a watch was one of those mandatory things, not only so that it looks good as in the entire crew has a watch, but mostly for safety reasons and medical emergency things and whatever, so you can time what's happening, and if something is happening you can just discuss the time with your colleagues and do the scheduling on board the aircraft and like what time is the meal going to be served, all those things. So having a watch is a mandatory thing. And when I first got into the airline and aviation industry, I bought a watch and I used that watch for years and years and years, maybe like 4 years, I don't know. And then one day the watch ran out of battery and I was leaving for work and I was like, holy moly, I need a watch. What am I going to do? I don't have one. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then Josh offered me that day his smartwatch that he never used. It was a really old model. And he was like, here, take this. And then I just kept it and I just started using that one from now on. Now, on my days off, I never use watch. As you see, there's no watch. I use that watch purely and only when I was working. So that watch lives inside my work bag. It's just a really old smartwatch and I used it purely to see the time and to use the alarm clock when I go on my break. But it was always on flight mode, so I never connected it to my phone. I never used it to do any of those things because I just couldn't care less. But when I was a teenager, I used to love watches and I had a pretty big collection. It was one of those accessories that I just enjoy and I had a few. And yeah, then it just, I guess I just moved on from that. Number 6 is clothes pegs. Now, do I have clothes pegs? Yes, I do. Did I bought them? Yes, I did, like 4 years ago. But do I use them for the clothes? I do not. I use them to close the food items, the packagings, the like crisps and whatever, snacks, cookies, stuff in the freezer. I don't know, if I need to fold something, I just put a clothes peg in there and that's what I use them for. For clothes, I just want to make my life simple, and because I hang my clothes inside the house, it's not like they're shaking in the wind kind of thing. So I just put them like half to each side and they're good to go. Number 7, a mat for inside the bath. Does anyone actually owns one of those anymore? I remember having that at my grandparents' house, but even at my parents' house, I don't ever remember we having one of those. Now, if you do have small kids, maybe it's something that parents buy for their kids. I don't know. I don't have small kids and I clearly don't know anything about it. But I don't own one, I never bought one, and in my current life situation, I don't see a necessity for it. Number 8, hair products besides shampoo and conditioner. Those are the only 2 products for my hair that I buy. I don't buy heating proof sprays, I don't buy dry hair conditioner, I don't buy wet hair conditioner for after the bath, I don't buy oil, I don't buy sunscreen for the hair. I do buy dry shampoo, but I use it so rarely that one can of dry shampoo lasts me maybe a year. And there was a time in my life where I did buy hairspray because of my previous job, like my previous company, because I always had to have my hair all done in a donut thing. Number 9, Q-tips or cotton tips. Is it what they call it in the UK? I don't know. I've always called it Q-tips. This is another one of those items that me as an adult, I've never bought them. And at my parents, we always had a box of them and I would use them like, I don't know, never. I never used it for my ears because, no, thank you. No, I'm good. I would use them like to remove the nail polish around my nails when I was painting them, but not even that much. I don't know. I never found the necessity of having Q-tips. I don't understand why would you want them. I know some people use them for makeup, but my makeup is so basic that I wouldn't even know what to use the Q-tip for in the makeup world. Number 10, mouthwash. Again, I bought this a few times in the past because everyone tells you you should brush your teeth, floss and use mouthwash. But do you really? Is it actually necessary? Most of the times I would just forget because it would be there on the sink and then the bottle would just stay there for ages. And, just brush your teeth. That's it. It's fine. You'll have good breath if you just brush them and brush your tongue and yeah. Number 11, serving ware, like those dishes sets and trays and fancy spoons and cutleries and just things that you use to serve food on special occasions when you have guests over. If I have guests over, first of all, it doesn't happen that often, but when I do, 3-4 times a year, they will just eat out of the same plates and using the same cutlery and the same glasses and the same everything that me and Josh use on our daily basis, because I'm not gonna fill my cupboards with things that I'm gonna use once a year. No, I'm good, thank you. And for like serving the food itself, it just stays in the frying pan. If it's something that goes in the oven, it stays in the oven tray. It just stays where it is. And people are not fancy. You don't need a special tray thing to serve the food. People can just scoop it out of the pan. Still in the kitchen section, we have the next one, which is wine glasses. Yes, I don't have wine glasses. Yes, maybe I would consider buying wine glasses if I had more storage in the kitchen and I was like, well, this cabinet is empty anyway, so might as well just put a couple of wine glasses in there. But the reality is, me, as the person that I am, first of all, I don't drink wine. But then second, if you come to my house and you want a glass of wine, just drink it from a regular glass and stop being fancy. This is not a restaurant. Just grab a glass and drink it. And if you want, just drink it from the bottle. Do you think I care? I don't really care. And then you'd have to have like red wine glasses and white wine glasses and champagne glasses and martini glasses and just like, oh! Still in the kitchen, number 13, mixing bowls. I don't have a single mixing bowl. Do I wish I had one? Yes. Have I thought about buying it? Yes, multiple times. Will I buy one in the future when I have a bigger kitchen with more storage? Probably yes, and probably I'll buy like 2 or 3 with different sizes for all the occasions. But right now I don't really have that much space and I don't want to make my cupboards even more full than what they already are. And can I live without one? Yes. Is it annoying sometimes? Yes. But can I live? Yes. Are we fine? We're fine. Number 14, TV service and subscriptions services in general. We don't pay for TV, we don't have cable service thing. We also don't have a homeland phone. Like, does anyone have one of those besides our parents? The only subscription service that I pay myself is for Audible, for audiobooks. I pay that monthly. I don't even pay for Spotify and I use Spotify a lot. Well, not as much nowadays because I do listen to audiobooks more, but it is something that I still use quite a lot, Spotify, and I have done so for years. And have I ever bought the subscription service to get rid of the ads? No, I just listen to the ads and move on with my life. So subscription services is something that I don't really pay for. Number 15, shaving cream. I'm talking about the feminine shaving cream. Like, no, when I need to shave my armpits, my legs, my whatever, I just use like the shower gel. Like I'll be in the shower, so I'm showering, so then I'll just go with a razor and done. Does the shaving cream actually does anything? I actually don't know, but like I've never had any problems just using it with like the soap. Number 16, phone cases. I have one phone case because how many phones do I have? One. So I buy one phone case and I use it up until it's damaged, broken, very, very dirty, disgusting. Like you look at it and you're just like, ugh. And then I'll throw that one away. I'll buy a new one. But in general, phone cases last me for years. Because why would you keep changing the phone case? For me, it's not a fashion accessory. Yes, when I buy one that I enjoy and I like. Like right now, I really like my yellow phone case. And yes, I need a new one because the corner has been broken for months. But yet, it's already broken and I'm still like, yeah, it's fine. I don't need another one right now. Maybe later, maybe one day. Number 17, coffee filters and coffee pods and coffee stuff in general. Now, I don't drink coffee, but Josh does. And what we did is that we bought a coffee machine with one of those reusable filters that is made like a net thingy. So instead of using a filter every time and throwing it in the bin, all you have to do is wash it, pop it back in, brew another pot of coffee, and that is it. It's good for the environment and it saves you lots of money because you don't need to keep buying filters over and over again. Number 18, DVDs and CDs. Does anyone actually buy these nowadays? I don't think we do. Would I buy them if I had kids? Probably not. I don't know. Ask me again in a few years, but yeah, I don't have any and yeah. Number 19, different laundry products for different laundry items. So I have 3 laundry products, which is detergent, fabric softener and stain remover. So those are the 3 items that I have. Now, if you go to the supermarket, you'll have detergent for light clothes, black clothes, red clothes, and for wools and cottons and this and that. I'm just like, no, everything just goes in the wash together and everything just washes with the same detergent. And I never had any clothes being damaged on the wash, the colors passing to each other, clothes shrinking in the wash. Nope, never happened to me. I don't know how to do that. Even if I wanted to do it, I just don't know because it never happened to me. And I don't even read the tags of the clothes to see what temperature I should wash them because I just wash everything at either 30 or 40 degrees and everything just turns out right. Number 20, ironing board. I don't have one. I don't intend on having one. I think it's silly to iron your clothes. I fight for a world where wrinkled clothes are socially accepted. Do I have an iron itself? Yes, I do. Have I ever used it? I don't think so. Why do I have it? Because someone gifted to me when I first moved out of my parents' house and I just kept it. Number 21, travel souvenirs. Especially souvenirs for other people. There was a time in my life where I used to do that and I used to buy fridge magnets to give to my parents. Now I don't do anymore because I started thinking that the coolest part of having a souvenir is if you did the travel itself. Like, why would I want a magnet from Mexico if one of my friends went to Mexico? You know what I mean? Number 22, notebooks. Do I use notebooks? Yes, I do. Do I have notebooks? Yes, I do. Do I buy notebooks? Very rarely. The only notebook that I buy are the Leuchtturm 1917, I never know how to say the name, which are the ones that I use for my bullet journal, but I only buy a new one when the previous one finishes. Or when I have like 5 pages left, I buy a new one. And I just use them all the way until they're full. And then I have a bunch of other little notebooks that I never in my life bought them because I find it's one of those things. Because I find it's one of those things that people will just give to you. So I just have those, and from subscription boxes and whatever. Those are the ones that I use when I need to take a little note of something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't buy notebooks. Number 23, jewelry. I hate jewelry on me. I don't have rings, I don't have bracelets, necklace, anything. I don't even have my ears pierced and I don't intend to. And yeah, I don't buy it. I don't see the point in having it. I don't care about it. And that's all I have to say. Number 24, manicures and pedicures. Now, I will get a pedicure like once a year probably, just because I enjoy it. I find it very relaxing. And also it helps keeping my feet not looking terrible. So I will get one once a year, maybe. But then manicure, I've done it a few times and I just never like the end result. The nails are always super long and super thick and I don't enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy the process, but then the end result, I'm just like, it's not practical. And then every time you like touch your screen, it's just there, whatever. So what I ended up doing, I invested on an at-home nail kit thing for gel nail polish that lasts like 3 weeks. So I just invested on that. I bought all the liquids, the nail polish, the lamp, whatever, and I just do my own nails at home. It takes me forever. I just listen to an audiobook while I'm doing it or watch some YouTube videos or something. And it's just some me time that I get. And yeah, I could simply not do my nails, but I do enjoy having my nails done. I think they make my hands look better. And I don't really need to justify myself on that. I just enjoy having my nails done and that's it. Number 25, seasonal decor. The only seasonal decor that we have and that we buy and that I'm okay with having is Christmas decor. We did buy it on our first year living together. We bought a Christmas tree and a few things for the tree, like a set of bubbles and stuff. But that was pretty much it. Like I won't buy any like pillows or blankets or stuff just because they're decorated. Again, maybe if I had a bigger house with a special storage just for that, it would be cute to have some pillows or stuff for the sofa for Christmas. But that's pretty much it for Valentine's Day, Halloween, Easter, whatever. Maybe if I had kids, I don't know, again, ask me again in a few years. But for now, I just don't see the point in having it. It's something that you'll have in your house for like 3 weeks or a month, and then it just lives in a box. So I don't really see the point in spending money in that and spending space at your house with that. Number 26. Purses, handbags and wallets. First of all, I don't have a wallet. My wallet is this thing that it's free. It's from the trains here. You just go to the ticket desk and you ask for one. It's a compartment with 3 slots and you just put cards in there and that's all I use. I have my driving license in there. I have my bank card in there. I don't use cash. I refuse to carry cash. I don't pay anything with cash. And if for some reason I have to pay something in cash, I just go to the ATM. I get the cash and I give the cash and I just try and not have any change. And if I have any change, I don't even know what I do with them. I think we have a pot with coins. I don't even know. I don't like cash. In the UK it's very common not to pay anything with cash, so yeah. Then for handbags, I have 2 handbags. One that I bought while I was still living in Portugal, that's how old it is. And then I have a smaller one that I bought for when I go to fancy events. Actually, I bought it once because we were going to a fancy event, like a horse racing thing, but then we ended up not going, so now I just have it and I used it like once. All the other circumstances in my life, I just either don't use a bag, I just shove everything in my pockets, or I will just use a backpack. Number 27, multiple straighteners. I don't understand the need for multiple straighteners. I mean, we only have one head with hair. Are you gonna use both hands to straighten your hair? I don't think you will. Maybe some people will. I don't know. So I have one straightener that, now that I think about it, I realize that I bought it probably 10 years ago. It's old and I will buy one, yes, when that one stops working. Number 28, travel toiletries bags. Do I use them when I travel? Sometimes, not even all the times, because if I'm just carrying a hand luggage, I will just put everything on my liquids bag and that is it. Like my liquids bag, the plastic bag will become my toiletry bag. If I have a whole luggage, then I might put like my hairbrush in there or something, I don't know. But do I have them? Yes, because again, I think it's one of those items that people just end up giving it to you as a gift. So I have a few that came as a gift, like I said, and if I need one, I will use those. Do I want to buy them when I see them out there in shops? Yes, it's one of those items that I look at them and I'm just like, oh, it's so cute, but I don't really have a use for them, so I don't buy them. I don't think I've ever bought one for myself. All the ones that I have were gifted to me. And another thing is I do have like 2 extras in the cupboard, but I always end up using the same ones because the things are already in there. We're approaching the end. Number 29 is bookmarks. Do I have like 100 bookmarks? Yes, I do. Have I ever bought bookmarks in my life? No. The bookmarks that I have came in subscription boxes, came in books. Especially the Portuguese editions do that a lot. There's a bookmark that matches the book. So I have a few of those. And then I have a few that were like gifted to me as gifts when people see cute bookmarks and buy them and give it to me. But I don't see the point in spending money on bookmarks. Some of them are really pretty, yes, but at the end of the day, you can mark your book with anything, even by folding the page and using a receipt or a square of toilet paper. I just don't feel the need of buying bookmarks. Lots of bookshops as well just throw, like, you buy one book and they throw 5 bookmarks in there. So I do have a bunch of them, but I just don't feel the need to buy them, and I don't know why people would spend their money in bookmarks when they could just buy books. And the last one, number 30, is having 15 different pots and pans. I, again, don't see the necessity for this. Yes, okay, maybe if you have a family of 10, you need more pots and pans. But for my family at the moment, there's only the 2 of us. So I have 1 small pot and a big pot that I used like twice. Then I have 3 frying pans. One of them I don't really use because it's scratched at the bottom. So it's like my emergency frying pan. I just use the other 2. and then I have a wok, and I have my Thermomix machine, and that is it. Those are all the pots and pans that I have. And so these are 30 of the things that I don't buy, or I stop buying, or I have a few and it's enough. Let me know in the comments what are the things that you don't buy or you don't use or have no use in your lifestyle at the moment, and I will see you very soon with another video here on my channel. Bye!